So I've been looking at judging myself. Um, what I noticed when I opened up the webcam software, that I immediately go to my eyes. I look at my eyes and judge myself through whether if they are dim or not. So like kind of glossy and then dim, like opaque or transparent. I want to see opaque. I'm not sure why, rather than transparent. Um, Actually, this comes from a belief that I've created for myself that um, through understanding that you can see a person within their eyes, um, that I've been trying to be like a baby's eyes, and what I saw when I looked at a baby's eyes was opaque. It was just like very blunt, very dim, very dull. So I wanted my eyes to look like that so that I could believe myself to be something, and I judge myself on that through a value system. But I understand that it's how one moves their eyes. It's how one uses their eyes. So this is just a systematic belief, and this judgment is ego. It's how I want myself to be. I notice that this is why I judge myself, is because I want to be myself, be a certain way. So I create value on certain things. Like if I value being skinny, I will desire to be skinny, and I will fear being fat. Thus placing like some belief in value on my appearance of being skinny. Um, or if I am appearing to be cool, I will place value on that than looking like a loser. Um, so yeah, I mean, I desire to have all these attributes that I judge myself on, just so that I can support my own ego in belief of myself and create some type of false value for myself. I forgive myself that I have accepted and allowed myself to desire to be a certain way. I forgive myself that I have not accepted and allowed myself to accept myself. So it's always become this point of control for me, that I'm trying to control myself to have a specific outcome based on my idea of value and what I put value on, so that I can fear myself into becoming the most valuable person. And if I become the most valuable person, I get the most money. Or I survive, or some construct. I'm sure it's a survival construct. And I noticed that I desire these things to value myself, so that other people can value me as well, and I can be desired and wanted, and kind of get what I want, and be able to survive quite easily. Because I mean, if you look at a celebrity, and you ask a female who they want to fuck most, they would most likely choose a celebrity, because there is so much value placed on celebrities and they are desired. So I saw that that was something to achieve in life, something that I wanted to achieve by placing value on myself. And if that I'm valuable, then I am desired and wanted. And thus I have an easy life. So I judge myself on things that I want to value, on things that I value, and then I try and fear myself to go to the positive end of that value, so that I can value myself. And it's all a control of myself, trying to control myself to be a certain way, to be an idea, rather than just letting myself be. Because judgment always comes from an idea. I mean, I have an idea that friends are valuable, that popularity is valuable. So I try and be popular. I try and be something that everybody desires, you know? And thus within that, I become popular, I become valuable, and then I am just an idea of myself. I am an idea of popularity, or I become an idea of popularity. See, I watched Maya's like Stop Judging Yourself, or an emotional breakdown is on its way. And the whole point of this process being about humbleness. Is relevant, is actually applicable to everything. Because within humbleness, you just kind of accept yourself the way that you are. You don't try and be an idea of yourself, nor do you judge yourself or strive to be anything. You just allow yourself to be within humbleness. And you don't fear. There's no stress. So I find that point pretty cool. So that's how I judge myself.